Thank you, Bob. Eloquently done, as always. You said something about intimidation. I'm not sure whether just saying that takes it away, but I'm in the process of answering a letter that was given to me a couple of weeks ago, and I can put out a lot more detail. But the one thing I wanted to say tonight is I think some of this has gotten to the point where it's us against them type, and I've never wanted it to be that way. I met with the captains a week ago, and I plan on meeting with some more. And by the way, this is for all 100 of the city employees. I know everyone is concerned anytime we have any kind of change that's going to affect the employees. But I also wanted to just say this, that we have an obligation not only to you as employees, and I think we've been pretty responsive over the last 4 or 5 years. We'd love to do more, but I'll answer some of those things a little bit later, because in this letter, some of that was touched upon. But if we're just dealing with the healthcare situation, we knew coming in 5 years ago that we were going to have to deal with this at some point. We've been absorbing 4 to 5% increases. Our healthcare budget for the city is approaching $2 million. We have to at least take a look at that. Our goal going into this, and we put it off as long as we possibly could. Yes, I could have, politically, I could have said, I'm going to let the next administration deal with this, but that's not fair to the other taxpayers either. But the point is, there are ways to still have a decent, very decent health plan that's very competitive and still hopefully save the total taxpayers some money. I think some of this, there's a little bit of misinformation, and we're trying to get that out, but we're also continuing to work on some gap policies that we'll get more specific with. But I know there's a lot of, as always, when there are changes, there's some misinformation out there. So I would hope you would indulge me the opportunity to work on these for the next couple of months, and we have other meetings planned. And I think we have gotten input from, and we can certainly get more, and we will do that. But the goal was to try to find a healthcare plan that would look at the majority of the employees first and then work on the exceptions, because obviously we have, just like every private business out there and that has to deal with this increasing cost, there are individuals that are having to see specialists, and they've got unique medications that could be affected by this and will be affected. But we are looking into that for some gap policies, things of that nature. So we're still working on that, but I'm really not going to say much more. I just appreciate you guys coming tonight. And I hope you know that we're trying to do the best we can, and we'll continue to work on that. So I appreciate you coming tonight, and we will continue working with you. And I've got some other meetings that we're getting ready to work on with individuals, as well as the other city employees that are here. So we'll move on, and I appreciate Bob coming tonight. Thank you. Thank you.